Hi everyone, and happy return to the Help Coin. Your home for your cryptocurrency fix. I'm Ripple, your host. I hope that everyone is having a fantastic day. People, what a gorgeous day it is, minus 73 degrees in the stunning southwest. Florida with lots of sunshine. I hope you're enjoying your fantastic day as well. The week is halfway over, nothing wrong with that. Next Friday is Payday Friday. I'm excited for tomorrow's 2 softball games. The Rangers playoff game begins, and after that I'll play the Panthers, which are roughly 90 minutes away from my current location. It's a wonderful day, and the markets appear to be in excellent condition. We have a lot of Ripple to discuss. The stablecoin patent has not yet come up with a name for its stable currency. We are going to examine a theory. We are going to discuss the litigation between Ripple and the SEC, as well as any information that Ripple is not providing to us. Many people are behaving as though they were unaware of this, which surprises and shocks them. It's really not going to be that complicated. You will leave this knowing exactly what is going on, and you may even conclude that an XRP isn't right for you. People just relax and sit back. Let us dive into a 70,000 Bitcoin. $37,000, $77,000, $40. Look at that. It rises directly before my eyes, arriving in a red state, down 1.33% over the previous 24 hours in principle. I'm in at 3,734 points. There has been a 1% decrease, as XRP, USDT, and USDT and USDC are both arriving at their dollar pegs precisely where you want them to be. Yes, 53 cents, I guess. How about saying nothing? It has decreased by 0.9%. However, what's the deal? But you know what? We have to wait now. Well, during the past 30 days, we have shown a tiny bit of green. You would adore witnessing it at 1%. I understand don't harm the messenger. Where do we go from here, people? The total market capitalization of cryptocurrencies is $2,625 billion. Really, it's pretty easy. This year is going to be Bitcoin's year. The year of crypto is here, we're ascending. Is there any hint of a downward movement or action? Yes, of course, nothing rises in a straight line forever. A parabolic move to the upside just occurred. Sure, I could dispute that. That parabolic tear, how was it? Listen to previous 90 days, we have increased by 35%. All right, parabolic, where do you plan to purchase a 2x? It's a very bold move. I understand cryptocurrency. While we're accustomed to 51020x's, that will soon, when we look back on this time, we'll see that it was the beginning of something truly amazing. Might there be a retreat? You could, but it's only 60,000. And that's it. You have that as your base. From here, I believe the next goal you're considering is a fairly straightforward 74,000. We've been discussing and preaching about 74,000 for a while now. We'll speak about 74,000 until it breaks, and then we'll talk about it some more. Now is the moment to move. So buckle up, grip on, because this is going to happen quickly. Heard about Bitcoin reaching $100,000. I come on here every single day to tell you about the 100,000 and 130,000 Bitcoins that are leaving. We're most likely going to surpass 150 as well. After Bitcoin does this, get used to it. The altcoins will really take off at that point. We examined Solana, one of the alternates that I'm currently in. Over the last 90 days, it has increased by 70%. It doesn't bother me. The Patreon groups are also not upset about it. They love to see it, and we have more of them. I informed you that we are currently up more over 16% on our listen 116. We entered for about $1 while others entered for 98 cents. What a great move. Chainlink is still rising sharply. If there is a correction and the price drops down to the $10 range, I want to pile up Chainlink so that when this bull run ends, it will be worth more than $100. It goes from $10 to $100. It's 10 times that. You're capable of maths. Hey, if you were interested, my mom's store mentioned this yesterday. These are all handmade. In her retired life, she actually watches TV while lounging on her couch. She creates handmade animals. Using XRP as a promo code at this time, you can construct anything you want with crocheting. She'll give you 20%. All she's attempting to do is close some deals. She got so excited when I made her a sale the other day. I've never seen someone more joyful in my life. If you would like to assist her, click the buttons below or send her an animal. She will ship the item straight to your home, along with a sweet note. We're all going to look forward to this next year when we all retire from XRP. You know, those businesses called Go, Hey Granny, you gotta love that. Going home right now, one thing that all of us in the IT business can agree on is that it's time to finally expose scammers, and Ripple is joining this coalition alongside major players in the field. Just what is he talking about at this point? Introducing technology to combat fraud in order to jointly fight online fraud and financial scams, Ripple is teaming up with Match Group Coinbase, a participant in Gemini and Kraken, among other things. We're acting to safeguard customers and stop con artists. We watch them take action in response to the YouTube scans. I hope this turns out. Cryptocurrency and scammers are everywhere. The item I detest the most, a person who is fresh to cryptocurrency. They enter. They become completely engrossed in their feelings. They're experiencing highs. They strike up a conversation with an imposter. That is acting the part of someone. They input their seed words into a website in the hopes of receiving some XRP, XL, or whatever cryptocurrency is there. And the next thing you know, their entire wallet is empty. This occurs all the time, and it pains me to watch it. You are aware of how important this is, therefore, let's respond. This is just what we require. I really appreciate you getting up. In opposition to frauds, no, we really require a little gram to look good. Bank XRP, Ripple registers its brand for XRL-USD as opposed to USD-USD or USD-XRL. That should stand for Ripple Labs USD, I believe, as it is rather obvious. It's unclear how I feel about it. RLUSD, that is USDX, sounded much more appealing. However, I suppose Ripple wants people to know that they are developing a stablecoin. It is evident that Ripple is producing a stablecoin that will operate on the XRP ledger, which was established by OpenCoin. You can see what I did there and what Ripple produced. Thus, Ripple Labs USD, I agree with it. I'm game for it. You'll be seeing it up here, so get used to it. I'll be in the top 10. Without a doubt, to be honest, we'll have to wait and watch whether the USD becomes unstable before deciding on the next stablecoin. The AI isn't even that large. Yes, it will be enormous and otherworldly. By the end of June, Ether has a 1 to 5 probability of tapping 5,000. Protocol for DeFi choices, Lyra adds. Listen, depending on whether Bitcoin breaks out, the current price of the Ethereum is 3,731 5,000 by the end of June. If the Ethereum hits 5,000 past 74,000, it's that easy. By the end of June, there's a 20% probability of Ethereum in a rally as high as 5,000. We discussed this since Ethereum is approaching 10,000 in the narrative bull crypto with credibility. He notes that there are some important ramifications. On the one hand, if the super bull scenario comes to pass, it implies there is very little room for decline from current levels. We discussed the drawbacks. As we previously stated, they are quite scarce. There you have it. His downside would be to tap this green box, placing us about between 56 and 58,000. We're not getting there, in my opinion. I don't think he says that in a violent way. Following this incredibly optimistic rise up to the $80,000 region, as you can see, we broke the ultra bull scenario of 66 and are now at 69, telling you 74,000. This is the time to go. There are no doubts about the 74,000 breaks. We're going to get started straight away with Bitcoins and more than 100 cable footage as our outcome. The good news is that we will be discussing this in a moment. CC versus Ripple, if you're interested. You may read the CC's response to Ripple's motions to seal. If not, I won't read it. We'll just talk about it. The key points that you should be aware of are that the SEC is asserting that Ripple's requests to withhold financial and security sales information from the public are unwarranted, and that the financial figures, which are particular terms used to support revenue requests, should be made available to the public. All right. Dark cross items of affection. It's that simple. Ripple wants to withhold information from US XRP holders. Why conceal the financial statements when it can conceal the customers? The CC responded with the same question, and he is correct. Why conceal the day and time of discounted XRP buyers? I believe we should be able to find out who Ripple sold XRP to, but they don't want us to know. How large of a discount did they offer? Looking at the terms, I can tell you that a lot of individuals are definitely dumping. Presently, he says, now keep in mind that secondary market sales are determined by the winning bids of buyers. Seem to be ignorant of Ripple. You only know that a catch-22 situation for Ripple would harm investors in the secondary markets. It must contend that the data harms both its institutional clients and its own company. In its battle against the redaction, the SEC is amply demonstrating its point. How bad does it hurt to find out about sharp percentage discounts going all the way back to 2014? The response from institutional buyers is that it hurts retail people, but won't. We are that. We ought to be concerned because of this. The market's perception of XRP's value is a critical factor that determines Ripple's capacity to sell XRP. If the secondary market is aware that on these dates there is a reflex on TA across the timescales, then XRP investors in the secondary markets are maintaining the value as its perceived worth when selling XRP to its institutional purchasers. That, in essence, is what's happening here. The SEC is stating, come forward, we demand that none of this information be kept secret. The public ought to be aware of this since, as you may recall, the SEC works to safeguard us. Whom have you sold to? What are you dumping on the market? And how much of a discount have you offered them? I concur. I would like to know immediately if Ripple is informing ABCD institution about XRP. When they say, hey folks, 53 cents, Ripple's like, listen, we will give you XRP for 45 cents. But you can't sell your XRP until we hit 70 cents or 80 cents. How much of a discount are they receiving? And when are they able to dump it? Thus, they are unable to easily dump Why is that creating such an absurd barrier for us at those levels? Therefore, it will require an army to shatter it. Because the institutions are dumping, the price will drop once more. Maybe that's the reason we've sat so far apart. Let's wait and see what transpires. I know this, but I have a strong outlook for XRP. I am among the top holders of XRP in the world, and I will keep adding to my holdings because I believe this will reach an all-time high. 2025 started washing them while having fun,